WCY, and Missy, if she ever gets back from running around the world there. And, of course, the kids. Our best, and stay safe and stay well. All righty, now we'll go down to Oklahoma and see what it's like down there. K5 CFY, WB8 VMW.
B8 VMW, K5 CFY. Good morning, Jim. All the Edisons out there this morning. Yeah, it's pretty chilly, not as cold as it is up there, but I'm showing, I think, 32 degrees. But anyway, not too bad. There is a little wind blowing, but Fred and I, we did our walk, and Fred was pretty frisky and sniffing every thing he could come across. But anyway, we're back. He's on the couch asleep, so all is well here, Jim. Hope you and Judy had a good weekend, and I'll give it back to you. You're getting close on time there. So 73, y'all. K5 CFY.
All righty, Ray. Yeah, well, I'm going to get down to Mark here. I wanted to say good morning to the grapevine out there, SSR, Jeanette. So if you're out there listening, Jeanette, I'm running shorter in time, so I just wanted to say good morning. Now we got to go to Mark out there in Tennessee, Clarksville, WB6 BJN. Good morning, Mark. And how's Sarah doing?
Hello there, Jim. Let me make sure I got.
Yeah, you got it.
There. Good morning to you. Good morning. Sarah's doing well. She's been a little under the weather the last couple of days, but she's doing much better now. She didn't need an ice pack this morning. Just some loving, and I did that. And actually gave her a big old hug this morning. And I gave her one last night before she went to bed. I stayed up and listened to football playoffs, so that's I stayed up a little later. Let's go ahead and do the conditions. 30.19.5, and it is rising on the barometer. 23.2 degrees, and it feels like, let's see, dew point 16, and the temperature feels like 16. 75% on the humidity. Gusting to 4 on the wind out of the southwest. And so it's cold this morning, going to be about 30 degrees for a high today. But I'm going to be talking about some potentially rare cold weather, rare even for cold weather in the United States. This is getting kind of interesting. We'll talk about the Arctic, the AO, the Arctic Oscillation, and how negative it's going to become. Back to you there, Jim, WB6D.
All righty, Mark. Well, as long as my furnace and everything is working, the cold can come and go, and it won't miss it a bit. All righty, I'm going to give another call to Tom, WAAGXX, WB8 BMW. How about it, Tom? Are you back to the radio? Well, he must be doing something. Alrighty, I got 5 minutes, 4 minutes now. Okay, we'll run real quick down to LJ. I heard him on there coming down the hall this morning. Maybe he's got a short story for us. KB8LJ, WB8 VMW.
WB8 VMW in the Freenet group. This is KB8LJ. I don't have a lot more to add here. I've been thinking about what I got to do to really beef up the beds on the air subnet. And my idea for beefing it up is to document the whole setup and the why and back of it, and it's going to take quite a few pages to do it, but eventually be including some pictures and everything about all of the capers that go on here. It's really rather impressive. To some degree, it's a celebration of, I think, my victory of fighting with AT&T over internet service, because they came out and the only competent thing in that whole operation was the installer. That guy had a real porky personality, just like me, and he knew what he was doing, so we got along great, and he did a great job for me. But everybody else in that organization is absolutely the pits. So at least hopefully that's all behind me, and they're not going to do anything more creative to create a monumental mess where no mess existed or needed to exist. So, KB8LJ, back to net.
All righty, LJ. Well, sometimes things run smooth, sometimes they don't. All righty. Well, let me see. We got a little bit of time. I want to say morning to Craig. AA8CT, WB8 BMW. Good morning, Craig.
WB8 VMW. Good morning, Jim. Boy, I tell you what, no porch time today, unless you want to put your thermal underwear on, your overcoat and your boots, your hat and scarf and mittens, because it is cold out there, and I guess it's supposed to get colder tomorrow. So with that, good morning to all on the Barometer Net. Have a wonderful day, a safe day. Go out and make it better, not only for you, but for somebody else. AA8CT, back to WB8 VMW. Take care, my friend, and as always, we love to hear your voice in the morning. 73s, my friend.
All righty, Craig. Well, I suppose if I got laryngitis, there'd be several people that would be happy, and some of them that would not be so happy. So hopefully, as long as I'm talking, more people are more happier than less. Alrighty, well, we're going to have to turn it over to NT8D here. Poor Meg is probably shivering up there in the garage. It's cold in the garage and everything. Can't wait to get her bottom wet. NT8D, WB8 BMW. Alrighty, Jay, it's time for you to straighten my mess out. And like I was going to say before, I got to leave before I tell a lie, but Bill will get in there and tell me it was already too late. Good morning, Bill. Turn it over to you, Dave. All is well in the Cummings household. See, well, go ahead and then come back and I'll give my final and then we'll jump out of here. Over to you, Dave.
All right, thanks a lot. Happy Monday to you there, Jim. I call CQ for the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer Net on the W8WKY repeater 147.39 megahertz, where we have a PL tone of 114.8. This is a controlled net open to any and all licensed amateurs. All traffic must go through net control, though emergency and priority traffic are welcome to break in at any time. This is Dave, November Tango 8 Delta, NT8D, your net control operator for this Monday morning Barometer Net. Let me tell you who I have on the list. I've got VMW SLG PMI 9TN 8AT YMY 40G SFS FQV HNK ZSH MNT the JAXs CFY BJN 8LJ and 8CT. Jim, good morning to you. Sounds like you and Judy are hunkered down real well for this cold.
Yep, we went to the grocery store yesterday, walked 80 miles, and picked up a lot of groceries. The only good thing about getting a lot of groceries, in the extra heavy weight in the grocery cart, it really lightens your wallet. Really good, you know. It used to be I'd get $100 worth of groceries, and it would take 2 trips to the car and carrying the bags inside. Now, $200 and I can carry all the bags in 1 trip. But anyway, we're not starving to death. So everybody out there, stay warm, stay safe. You don't have to go out, don't. I'm not going to get on the porch today, I don't think, unless Judy kicks me out there for something I've done wrong. So, 7-3s, everybody. Stay safe, stay well, stay warm, and be careful. Back to Net.
All right. Thanks a lot there, Jim. Appreciate you rounding everybody up. Yeah, I'm working on stretching the food dollar myself. All I can say is that we did not have the year that we were promised, anyways. You have a good one. Happy Monday. We'll listen for you throughout the week. Let me go ahead and open this up for mobile, short time, in and out. Mobile, short time, in and out only, please.
Hey, Victor, Mike, mobile.
KE8, HNK, short time.
8 X-ray November, normal. Morning, NEDX PK is in and out.
Yankee Mike Yankee and 8YMY John. I'm on mobile, EchoLink. I'm going to be in and out this morning, Dave. I got a bunch of running to do. Have a great day. Stay warm. 7-3s.
NEDX PK is in and out. Good morning.
This is Kilo Julia 5 Delta India Tango. This is Matthew, Arkadelphia, Arkansas.
NT8D, this is Kilo Delta 8 Sierra Lima Golf, KD8 SLG. Nick down the farm on Allstar, in and out this morning. Thanks, Dave.
W8WK Alpha Juliet Victor, Atco, New Jersey, Anthony.
Go ahead and pick it up. I'm changing SLG and YMY to in and out. Thank you both very much. Be safe. XPK, Marty, I got you here in and out. I added VMM, DIT, and then there were 2 that I only got partial calls. The AGV in New Jersey, can I get your complete call and I'll get back to you, sir?
Of course, Dave. Calls Whiskey 2, Alpha, Juliet, Victor. Whiskey 2, Alpha, Juliet, Victor. Anthony in Atco, Alpha Tango, Charlie, Oscar, New Jersey.
Out there, Anthony, then there was somebody else early in the group after VMM and before XPK. I think it had maybe an XNA in the call, possibly. Would you come back with your call, please?
Sure, Dan. It's November 8 X-ray. November Victor, and name is Jeff, and I'm mobile.
All right, we got you there, Jeff. Thank you very much. Why don't you go ahead and then let me grab Brian, and then we'll get the short timers. Go ahead there, Jeff.
Good morning, Dave, and everyone on that. This is November X-ray November Victor. Currently headed to Brunswick area. Currently on Route 82. Fuel price at 83 and 82 was $2.89, I believe. I got 21 degrees in the truck, and I think the bottom's supposed to fall out, so it's going to get real cold. Everyone stay warm and stay safe. This is November 8, X-ray November Victor, back to net.
Roger, yeah, we're starting out 19 degrees here in Copley. We're supposed to go below zero tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. Trying to stay inside as much as possible the next couple of days. You be safe out on the road. Thanks for checking in with us. KD8 VMM, good morning, Brian. Happy Monday. Thanks for starting out the week with me as usual. Do appreciate it. Then we'll get up to Elmer and Nick.
Hey, good morning, Dave. Everybody on the net. Yeah, my overnight low was like 10 degrees, but it warmed up, so I got 20 degrees when I left this morning. So, big roads aren't too bad, so just wet, and then some light snow heading in. I just got a dusting, so see what happens. It's supposed to get colder, so be careful out there, be safe, and dress accordingly. So, 88 VMM, and I'll be clear.
Roger. Yeah, hopefully the roads are dry, but watch out for slick spots every now and then. They're going to pop up, I'm sure. You be safe. Thanks for being here on a Monday morning there, Brian. Take care of yourself. Let's go ahead and get to Elmer, KD8HNK, and then we'll get to Nick.
KD8HNK, good morning, Dave, and TAD in the group. Just wanted to get in and out. I got to take the XY out to the store, so we're going to be heading out in a few minutes. So I just wanted to give you one before I go take care of the feathered friends and go to the store. So turning back over to you, KD8HNK, back over to NTAD 73. Everybody stay healthy, stay blessed.
All right there, Elmer. Stay safe, stay warm. Have yourself a pleasant day, and get all your chores done. Get back in the house. KD8SLG, good morning, Nick. I'll throw you a happy Monday.
MG8D, this is KD8SLG. Good morning, Dave, and all the Barometer Netizens. Finally got in here on a Monday with you, Dave. It's been a while. Glad I made it. I kind of forgotten that you get all of these Monday holidays. You lucky camper, you. Everyone stay warm. We'll talk to you later on, Dave. KD8SLG, back to net control. Thanks.
Roger. I get a lot of holidays there, Nick. I lose some of the commuters, and I lose some of the people who sleep in, but I gain those who get an extra chance to play radio. It doesn't quite even out, but it gets close sometimes. You have yourself a safe day, a good start to your week. Thanks for checking in. And sorry, guys. Sorry I missed the meeting the other night. I just couldn't get back out in the cold again after being out in it all day. So you have a good one. 73. All right, let's get a couple more of these short timers in here. KJ5DIT. Good morning, Matthew. How are you and the grandkids?
We're doing fine. They just started to wake it up and squealing. Yeah. I think they're doing all right. Going to be a chilly morning, about 25 this morning. So it's going to be a cold day. Don't have to take them to school this morning, so you can get in and enjoy them all day long. Hope you all have a good morning also. Take care. 73.
I will do my best, thank you. Yeah, my rehearsal's canceled tonight because the building's closed, so I get a free evening for a change on a Monday. You take care, enjoy the kids, and have a great start to your week. Anthony, W2AJV, good morning, happy Monday. Thanks for checking in.
Hey, Dave. Good morning, buddy. And Dave, good morning. And good morning to everybody on the net from southern New Jersey. And what we have this morning is 20 degrees. And we're looking for a high of 35 and a low of 19. And it is just too darn cold. So everybody stay warm, and it's great to check into the net. And Dave, you're doing a stellar job as usual. W2 AJV 73 clear.
All right, Anthony. Well, thanks for joining us on a Monday morning. Thanks for the flowers, and we apologize if we send cold air your direction. We're happy to get rid of it, though, but it's going to be a couple of days, I think. Midwinter has set in, so stay safe, and we'll listen for you with the other guys throughout the week. All right. Anybody else want to get on the log here before we start working the early birds? I'll tack you on to the list if you'd like to check in. Please call.
Kilo 8, Charlie Whiskey Sierra, K8 CWS, Corbin in Columbus.
Kilo Foxtrot 6, Peace on Earth. Peace on Earth.
TAD, this is Kilo Echo 8 Victor Quebec X-Ray KE8 ZQX Joe in Akron.
NAWS Bill in New London.
Morning, Dave, NTAD W8CD John in Wadsworth. Call me station. Kilo 8, Papa Julia Whiskey, K8 PJW.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and pick it up. Got it, Corbin, Christian, Joe, Bill, John, Cliff, and Phil. We'll get to you guys. I'm going to work the early birds here, but you are on the log. Thanks for checking in. Let's go back and see if we can find Phil at the grind, K8PMI, NTAD.
W8WKY.
How you doing that day? Doing a great job as normal. Made it here early. Nice and cold out. Roads are wet, but very passable since that's cold. So everything's going well. Great way to start off a week. So 73, everybody. That's K8PMI.
All right there, Phil. Thanks a lot. Sorry you have to be at it, but yeah, some of us do. Take care of yourself, and thanks for checking in this morning. Happy Monday. Let's try JJ, see if he's still around, N9TN. I'm going to jump around a little bit here. Let me get the Jaxes who are portable, hopefully within range of their node. K8JAX, W8JAX. Good morning. Happy Monday.
Well, good morning there, Dave, and everyone else on the net. This is K8JAX, Portable Pedestrian, and W8JAX is ahead of me, waving, and K9LUCY is waving her tail. Anyway, we're having a great morning down here in Jacksonville. Beautiful morning, 31 degrees, a little cool. Headed up to around 55 degrees today. We have 6-foot seas out there in the water, and there are lots of ducks coming around. The people just put some feed out for them, so I think they ate most of it already. So anyway, hope you have a great day there, Dave. Thanks for giving us a call, and everyone have a wonderful Monday. This is K8JAX, Portable Pedestrian.
All right there, Wendy. Always nice to start out the week with you and Rod and Lucy. Give Lucy an extra treat, an extra pet for me. Always nice to hear the weather down there, too, because it's always so much different than here. Hi. Stay warm and have a little extra for me, if you would. Take care. Happy Monday, and we'll talk to you next week. Let me see. I wasn't sure. I was wrestling with NetLogger at the end of the early bird session there. At the end there, was that AA8CT, Craig, at the end? Go ahead.
NTAD, good morning, Dave. It's a beautiful day down here, Low temperature, high winds, and a little bit of snow. What more could we ask for on a holiday Monday? Wow. Yes. It was, and you have a wonderful day. As to all the barometer readers, be out there, stay warm, drive safe, and go out and make somebody smile because it'll make you feel better. With that, I'm going to turn it back to you, Dave. You got quite a list started, and I'm out the door and go to the gym. So take care, my friend. 73 is good to hear you, as always, on Monday. And to all out there listening, be safe and be kind. AHCT, back to net control. Take care, Dave. Thank you.
All right, Craig, you have a safe start to your week. You and your wife take care and stay warm. Tomorrow it's just going to keep on sinking here for the next couple of days. Take care of yourself. Let's go back and see if we can find top of the morning, John. AC8AT. You there, John?
NT8D, AC8AT. Top of the morning, Dave. And top of the morning to everybody on board this morning. Good hearing, everyone. Dave, they have a cold weather advisory. It's from 7 p.m. tonight to noon tomorrow. And they're talking 15 to 20 below zero expected. So everybody be advised to that. You know what I do is leave the cupboard doors open under the sink. Let the warm air get into those pipes, and that's always helped keeping the pipes from freezing. Anyway, Dave, back to you. And top of the morning to the entire crew. NT8D, AC8AT.
Roger. Good idea there, John. And I'll tell you, I can tell my house was built before they commonly insulated the walls because my coffee cups are always cold in the morning during the winter. Hi. Throw some water in them and in a microwave. Warm up the cup before I put coffee in it. Anyways, take care. Happy Monday to you. Thanks for joining us this Monday. Let's jump out and find Ray, K5, CFY. How are you and Fred doing out there? Want to get you in here before your day gets started. Make one more call in case we caught him by surprise. K5, CFY. This is NTAD.
K5, CFY. Good morning, Dave. Hope you're having a marvelous Monday. Good to hear you on the radio. Thanks for what you do. We definitely enjoy listening. So it's pretty cold here, but not quite as cold as it is in Ohio there. But anyway, Dave, again, thanks for what you do, and I'll give it back to you. K5 CFY.
All right, thanks for starting out the week with me there, Ray. You take care out there in Tulsa. Be safe. Give Fred a petting for me. And we'll listen for you throughout the week. We'll try to catch you on a boredom breaker or something like that down the road here. Be safe. Take care. 73. Let's see. Let's start with, Let me get a mark in here, and then we'll look out for some mobiles here shortly on the way to work. Let's start with KE8SFS. Good morning, Southern Mark.
Good morning. Good to hear you. And we got 17 degrees here, and it said light snow later on about 11 a.m. It's supposed to be snow. 1%. Feel like 4 degrees right now, and the wind is 16 miles per hour west-southwest. Gas price $2.72 to $2.77 all around Wadsworth, and let me drop that for a bit. Yeah, I'm waiting. I'm trying to find a couple guys to put this bed of mine together, this new bed I got. And they say it takes 2 people to do it. And, and I got the instructions and everything for them to look at, how to be put together. But out of that, all I can do is just wait. I checked around. A friend of mine from church, I sprang across him, and he said that he'll look around. He know my number and that, and then he'll call me. And I got Phil looking for a couple guys around, and that also, and that. But out of that, that's all I can do, and just wait until I put my bed together. Other than that, that's pretty much it right there. So I'm going to get it back to you, Dave. You're running the net good. Kia at A, Sir Pato, sir.
Right there, Mark. Well, I hope it gets together soon so you can get a good night's sleep. In the meantime, you've got something that most of us, time to do something most of us never do, is you have extra time to read the instructions. Hi. You have a good day. Stay warm. Get a good night's sleep. Thanks for checking in on the Barometer Net, and we'll catch you next Monday again. All right, stand by regulars. Let me make a quick call for mobile, short time in and out only.
W8WKY.
Bravo, KE8, UIB, John, mobile.
KF8, CQK, Tony, mobile.
W8, GXX, mobile. KF8, AHK, mobile, Dale, Louisville, in and out.
Good morning, Dave and the crew. Kilo 28, Bravo, Lima, Brian, Snell, Fort, Ohio, in and out, KBLD.
Kilo Echo 8, Victor Zulu Alpha, KE8VZA, Eric in Strongsville, in and out today, Dave, 7-3.
Time to go ahead and pick it up. Thank our in and outs, KF8AHK, KC8BLD, and, KZ8BLD, KE8VZA. Be safe on the road. Happy Monday. At the beginning, there was kind of a collision. I got John. The other one might have been OWX, so whoever's checking in right at the beginning who isn't UIB, please come back, give me your call, and go ahead with your transmission.
KF8, CQK, Tony, Wadsworth, Ohio.
I got you there, Tony. I also got GXX, UIB. Might have been OWX. Anybody else? If it's not OWX, go ahead. Let's go with John, KE8UIB. Good morning, John. Happy Monday.
Here's T8D from KE8UIB along with KF8DTP. Good morning, Dave, everybody out there on the net.
Good morning, Dave, and everybody on the net.
All right, you guys, it is Monday morning. We are trying to get the motivation in us. We just left the gas station, and so we got a cup of coffee, had to fill up the war wagon, and I tell you what, though, a good thing to a Monday morning is when you're filling up the truck, you look down, you already got 10 gallons in it, and you ain't even at $25 yet. So a little bit less than $50, I filled my truck up this morning. I was like Bruce Willis in The Last Boy Scout. I was dancing the jig across the parking lot. So I guess that's a good thing on a Monday morning. So that's about my motivation, you guys. And it was a great weekend, and I'm just ready to start the work week, you guys. So with that, this is K8UIB along with KF8DTP, and we are living the $5 dream a nickel at a time. 7-3, y'all. Everybody be careful on the road. Thanks for running that, Dave.
All right there, John. Sounds like you got the right attitude to start a week of work on a Monday. Truly a happy Monday. Take care. Be safe on the road. Thanks for being here and checking in with me. Let me get Tom in here. Your signal was a little weak, and you have a short string at some point. WA8GXXNTAT.
Morning, Dave. Yeah, I'd run the wife to work, and should be getting better. It's coming out of Medina there, but I'm in pretty good ground right now. Sounding good. You have a great one. Thanks for being there. Enjoy the day if possible. NT8D, W8GXX Mobile.
Roger, Tom. Yeah, you're sounding better there. Just wanted to make sure we caught you there. Take care. Happy Monday. Tom, KF8CQK, good morning. Happy Monday to you.
Hello, Dave. Thank you. The name's Tony, and I'm new to this game, and I'm testing out my Super Gainer mobile antenna with my ICOM 2730. KF8CQK73, everyone.
Got you there, Tony. Thanks. Just trying to read my own scribble. Station sounds great. Q5 copy, full quieting, and nice audio. So please check in whenever you can. Check out the WAWKY.org website. See all the activities that are going on. And happy Monday to you. KE8OWX, are you out there? I thought I heard you. I see you on the blue string. It says he's out of range. All right, so you sent a message here. I got KE8OWX on the log. That took care of our mobiles and short timers. Let's get back to our regular check-ins. I think we were in the middle of the dog pound there. Let's start again with K4OG, probably at the grind, and then we'll get to FQV next.
NT8D, K4OG. Good morning, Dave and everyone. Yes, sir, we're at the coffee mill, and I've been looking around for Phil this morning. I can't find him. And according to Jim, if I find Phil, we're not to be talking and letting other not-so-looking coffee beans get in with the coffee beans. So, with that said, if I ever see Phil at the coffee mill, I guess I'll have to switch, put in my 2 weeks notice and go back to the salt mine. There you go, Dave. K4OG back today.
Well, I don't know. I would stick with the coffee if you can. I had an uncle who actually worked at the Morton Salt Mine back in the day. Curious work. I don't know. I think I'd still rather go with the coffee. You have a safe one. Happy Monday. Thanks for being here, Mark. And looking forward to seeing you again soon. KC8FQV, Mark. We're going to go to you, and then we'll find Randy.
Morning, Dave. KSFQV up 20 degrees, and you know everything's going okay here. So just hope everyone's having a good day today. Oh, there is no mail today because Martin Luther King Day. So we'll send it back to Net Control, Dave. KC8FQV.
All right there, Mark. Yeah, well, this weather just means I have to let the cat back in more often. He keeps on wanting to go out, and he realizes that it's not any warmer than it was the last time he went out. So you have a good start to your week. Thanks for being here. Happy Monday to you. Let's see, Randy, KD8ZHS. Good morning to you, and then stand by Tom.
KD8ZSH. Good morning, Dave. Morning, everybody. Up, sitting here, staying warm. Got one pup in the lap. Got to go out this morning to see if I can round up some groceries we need. See what's open. Just want to tell everybody, just stay safe, stay warm, and enjoy the day. KD8ZSH clear, and back to net. 73s, everybody.
All right there, Randy. Well, bundle up. Make sure you got gloves and hat in the car just in case. I keep a blanket in there and all kinds of stuff just in case. So you have a good day. Happy Monday to you, and thanks for checking in with me on the Monday morning Barometer Net. Let's see, Mark down in Tennessee, you can start getting yourself ready. I'll get to you next, but first we're going to see if we can, to get a smile on our face, go to KA8MNT. Good morning, Tom.
NTAD, this is KA8MNT. Good morning, Dave, and everybody else that is on the net this morning. Well, let's see here. We're starting off today with 21 degrees with, let's see, about a 6-mile-an-hour wind coming out of the north, and the barometer sitting at 29.92. Today's high is going to be 21 degrees, cloudy, with 56% chance of snow. So, not going to warm up at all today. In fact, I looked at the forecast for the next 14 days, and it's all about the same as what we got now. So, well, let's see what's going on around here. Not much of anything. Went to the Maslin Club Appreciation Dinner Saturday night and had a real good time. And that was about all we did. We just kind of lounged around yesterday, and we're planning on doing the same today. Most everything's not open, so nothing else really we want to go and do. So, yeah, that's about all we got going on. So with that, I'm going to grab a quick nickel. KA8MNT returning. I just realized that I haven't done the hokey pokey in over 10 years. I guess when you get older, you just forget what it's all about. And with that, I'm going to say 7-3s, everybody. Stay safe, stay healthy. Keep smiling. This is Kilo Alpha 8, Mike November Tango, turning everything back over to the monstrous Monday NCO NT8D.
All right there, Tom. Certainly feels monstrous out there. Cat thinks so too. He's sitting in my lap staring out the door. Well, you know, the only time I think I've ever done the hokey pokey was at a wedding. And I have to say I've probably done it at almost every wedding I went to. except for an Italian wedding, where you better do the tarantella. Anyways, thanks a lot there, Tom. You have a great start to your week. Happy Monday to you and Linda, and be safe, stay warm. We'll get Beds on the air in just a minute. In the meantime, we'll get our extended weather forecast from WB6BJN. Good morning, Mark.
Good morning, Dave. We got some exciting or some interesting weather to talk about. And it's going to get darn cold, and we're going to talk about that. It's going to warm up midweek, but we'll get into next weekend. And I got some very, very interesting stuff to talk about. Currently, it is 30.20.4 on the barometer, and it is rising. Temperature, 24.1 degrees, feels like 19. That's here in Tennessee. It's cold. Humidity, 73%. Let's see, 3, gusting to 7 out of the southwest. No rain today, no rain yesterday, and no rain expected for a while, but it's going to be cold here as well as everywhere else. And dew point is at 16.7, very low dew point. That comes with Arctic air. All right, so here's the deal. We got a cold front coming into the Midwest today. It's going to bring snow to parts of Ohio and also Michigan. In fact, could be some real winter storm warnings in effect for places. And then some very cold air, bitter cold tonight and tomorrow. Let me take a break. The most cold air for this part of the week moves in today and tonight, and then it starts to move out tomorrow. Now, I heard somebody earlier saying in parts of Ohio that it was going to be 15 to 20 below tonight. Do not use that with wind chill, okay? Actual temperatures, I think, will be above. They'll be in the single digits to near zero. Maybe some northern areas will be maybe 5 below. But your wind chills will be anywhere from 15 to 20 below. That's because the wind will blow, and that robs energy from your body. The outlook for the weekend, a dangerous Arctic cold front. It's going to warm up a little bit in the middle of the week. The Rockies eastward by this weekend, even parts of Texas, Oklahoma, and places like New Mexico, which has not had a major cold air outbreak, is going to feel this extreme cold over the weekend. In fact, this could become dangerous cold. That's when your temperatures could get down to 15 or 20 below, and your wind chill factors could be 30 to 40 below zero. And I'm not exaggerating. That's every model right now, whether it be the European, Canadian, the GFS, all models are pointing toward this cold front moving in by the weekend. Let me take a break. Cold could go all the way to Florida. In fact, they're expecting snow Friday, Saturday, Sunday in Clarksville, Tennessee. So, folks, the cold air is far from over, but you're going to get a little reprieve in the middle of the week. The only place that looks to be really warm and is going to escape this Arctic cold will be California. Even the Pacific Northwest is going to get in on the cold. It's going to come further west, but California seems to escape it under high pressure, and everybody else is going to could get dangerously cold by the weekend. And all models right now, as the Arctic Oscillation, the AO, is becoming even more negative, and the polar vortex is going to send a lobe of cold air over much of the nation by the weekend. Back to you there, Dave, WB6BJN.
All right there, Mark. Thanks very much. So everybody be prepared and adjust your calendars accordingly if you can. I'm going to see what I can do and stay inside during the cold spells and try to get everything done during the little bit of reprieves that we get. Appreciate it there, Mark. You take care. Happy Monday to you. Stay safe. And we'll listen for you throughout the week with the other guys. All right, we're going to check on the Beds on the Air subnet. Good morning, Chuck. Nice to have you aboard, and then we're going to get to Corbin.
NTHD in the group. This is KB8LJ. Actually, at this point, I'm not running the Beds on the Air subnet because I'm just setting up down in the kitchen at my subnet ham shack, which is the kitchen table, and it's kind of a testimonial to the utter elegant simplicity of ham radio, because there's really nothing complicated.
We lost you right when the word's complicated there, Chuck. KB8LJ. Can you make it back?
To the gateway and into the fiber optic network that takes it on out of the house and all that. So the whole trip from the initial transceiver here to the fiber network, the net distance signals travel, measured the way the radio waves fly, it's probably about 2 feet. And so that's all a great testimonial to the utter simplicity of what we do in ham radio today. So this is KB8LJ. Back to that.
W8WKY.
All right there, Chuck. Just an FYI, you did drop out in the middle of that when you said the word complicated, and you came back when you're talking about the fiber optics. Just so you know, we missed a little bit in the middle there, Chuck.
Well, don't feel too bad about it. We'll make up for it sooner or later. KB8LJ.
All right, we'll chat soon. Just wanted to give you an FYI. And you keep on having fun playing radio. And your shack seems a little more simple than mine. I got too many wires behind this desk, that's for sure. Anyways, take care. Happy Monday. And we'll talk to you soon. Let's go to Corbin, K8CWS, and then stand by. Peace on Earth.
K8CWS, Corbin here in Columbus. Thanks so much for picking me up. We got 24 degrees down here in Columbus. It's going to be the warmest it'll be all day. No surprise to anyone. West winds 14 miles an hour, 71% humidity. Feels like 0 degrees. Once again, no surprise. What I was surprised was to see some snow on the ground as the sun came up, dusting. And according to the Weather Service, we're going to get a little bit more by the end of the morning. But that's all right. I don't think it's going to be too bad, and I don't think, we certainly aren't planning on going anywhere today, staying on the warm side of the door, as they say. Not much more to report. Been continuing to work on some radio projects. mentioned at the net last night, I was gifted one of those cheap SDR radios, and of course it has some issues, but I'm learning as I work to make it work. So anyway, I'll send it back to net. 73s, everybody. This is K8CWS.
Right there, Corbin. Well, it's nice to hear you as a regular on the Barometer Net, and I'll tell you, when I was getting back into the hobby, the thing that I did mostly is, and I still do it, I listen a lot more than I talk. It's just as much fun to listen to people and get to know them as it is to make sound come out of my own pie hole. So thanks for being here. Please join us whenever you can, and we'll hopefully catch you on a round table down the road here. We'll get more of those on this repeater more. It's really nice. I like that. 73, catch you soon. Joe, stand by. We're going to go to Christian, KF6POE. This is NTAD. One more time, KF6POE, Papa Oscar Echo. This is NTAD. Nothing heard. Bill, we'll get your space weather shortly. I'm going to go to Joe, KE8VQX. Good morning, Joe.
NTAD, this is KE8VQX. Good morning, Dave, and everyone on the Barometer Net. Well, it looks like we got, I don't know, about an inch of fresh last night, at least over here, which is good for people that like to play in the snow. Gonna head up with a buddy. It's his birthday tomorrow, so we're heading up to Ellicottville to go skiing up there for 2 days, and let's see, high tomorrow up there in Ellicottville. Looks like 2. Been a while since I've skied in that cold weather. Probably in my early 50s is the last time I did that. So I think I'm equipped. So we'll see. Unfortunately, the runs we like to go on, there's a lodge right at the bottom, so we can heat up after every other one if we want to. Anyway, that'll be a good experiment. See how tough we are. I think we are still. Oh, like I said before, there'll be little kids out there skiing and not being bothered at all by it. So use those guys as inspiration. Anyway, I'll give it back to you, Dave. Thanks for getting me in. This is K8VQX, back to NTAD.
All right, Joe, courage, my friend, courage. I remember those days. Didn't bother me at all. I mean, you stay out till your lips turn blue. I don't know. I kind of don't do that anymore. Wish you all the best. Stay safe. Don't break anything. And spend a little time in the lodge. Happy Monday to you. Thanks for checking in. Appreciate it. John, stand by. We're going to get our space weather from Bill, National Weather Service, NAWS. Good morning. Happy Monday.
NTAT in the group, NAWS. Good morning, Dave. Good morning, all the net. We just had a blast of wind come through here, and it's blowing snow like crazy. I can see it blowing snow down there at Chenango there. It looks like the wind's out of the northwest. Yeah. I got 18 degrees this morning. Excuse me. Air quality index is at 47. The tropo's at 0. Excuse me. My humidity is 81%, wind speed, southwest 14, dusting to 22, barometer 2980, 2.13 degrees. And visibility, well, it's less than 3 miles because I can barely see the light. Wind chill is 4 degrees. Prediction for today, snow mainly before 10 a.m. Patchy blowing snow between 9 a.m. and 2 p.m. Temperature falling to around 8 degrees by 5 p.m. Wind chill values as low as -11. Boy, if you have to go out, make sure you cover up any bare skin. Breezy with a west wind 13 to 18 miles an hour, gusting to 19 to 24 miles an hour in the afternoon. Wind could gust as high as 40 miles an hour. Chance for precipitation is 80%. And my sunrise 7:48, my sunset 5:31, length of day 9 hours 43 minutes. Yeah, we're gaining some time. Solar flux indices at 148, sunspot number 137. A is 14, K is 0. Geomagnetic field is inactive. No east skip predicted. Let's see, currently there's 8 sunspot groups on the sun. Spaceweather.com. Solar proton storm in progress. Energetic protons from the sun are raining down on Earth. They were accelerated in our direction by yesterday's powerful X-class solar flare, described below. This is called a solar proton storm, and currently its category is S2. Shortwave radios inside the Arctic Circle aren't working right now due to this storm, which is causing a polar cap absorption event. And significant X-class solar flare, which they just described. Boy, that's a whopper, too, by the looks of it. Good pictures, good article. You got time to take a look. That's about it for me, Dave. Everyone stay safe. There's my warning. NTAT in the group, 7-3, everyone. NHWS.
All right there, Bill. Thank you very much for your report. Do appreciate it. And again, for me, it's always fun to hear the space weather and get some of the local details here. You have yourself a safe start to the week. I am going to try to stay on the warm side of the door as much as possible as we hit this midwinter freeze here. So take care of yourself. Talk to you again soon. I still have John, Cliff, and Phil on my list. Stand by, guys. We're reaching the top of the hour. I want to make sure I catch any mobiles that might want to get on the list, and I'll take regular check-ins again in a minute. Right now, any mobiles or in and outs? Any mobiles or in and outs that need to get in on the list, please call.
W8WKY.
November 8, Mike Kilo Romeo, N8 MKR Mobile.
KD8JZE Kilo Delta 8 Juliet Zulu Echo Carmelo Medina, in and out. Please copy, November 7 Victor Alpha November N7 VAN Brian Mobile, I'll be in and out, 73.
Whiskey 8 Hotel Romeo Foxtrot, W8 HRF Josh Mobile.
Kilo India 5, Oscar Zulu Zulu, KI5 OZZ Diaz, Batesville, Indiana.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and pick it up. I want to thank KD8JZE, Carmelo, and N7VAN Brian for your in and outs. Please be safe on the road. Happy Monday to you both. I got OZZ, HRF, and N8MKR. Good morning. You get to go first.
Wow, Dave, talk about the King's treatment. That was very kind of you. Good morning, all. I'll keep it short. Just on my way on the east leg, 76, headed to the central interchange, and it is, visibility is poor. I certainly wouldn't want to be flying in this soup. But the roads are okay. A little bit of snow coming down, not much. Have a great day, and best to all on the net. N8MKR 73.
All right there, John. Be safe on the road. Thanks for the report. And it sounds like you'd rather be on the road today than in the air. Happy Monday to you. We'll look forward to hearing you throughout the week with the other guys. W8HRF, good morning, Josh. Happy Monday, and we'll grab the Oz.
NT8D, W8HRF, good morning, Dave, and all the Barometer netizens. Thanks for picking me up. Jumped in the car, and there you were, calling for check-ins. I had the car warming up super early today, so it was nice to jump into a warm car. Like John said, the roads are okay. I'm heading the opposite direction. I'm on 76 east. What else is going on? Had our last Winterfield Day planning meeting this weekend. That went very well. It has been a real pleasure putting it together with this group of guys. Everybody has really stepped up, and it's been a real pleasure. So it's awesome. So looking forward to it this Saturday. We're coming to the finish line, so that'll be awesome. My basement is full of gear, ready to go. So looking forward to seeing some folks there. We're going to keep an eye on the weather and see how it is. Dress warm, man. It's going to be chilly, but we'll have a warm cabin, thankfully. So hopefully see some of you guys this Saturday. All the sign-up sheets are still there. Nick and Knight's heading out and buying some food today. Should be a good time. See you later, Dave. Have a good Monday. NT8D, W8HRF.
All right there. Well, I'll tell you, if your event is anything like any of your previous events, it will be a spectacular success, I'm sure. Be safe on the road. Thanks for checking in. Glad we caught you at this right moment. I'm just trying to be really conscious of all the mobiles who have different schedules out there, and the rest of us are kind of sitting out home warm in our chairs. So thanks for being here. Do appreciate it. Be safe on the road, and wishing you a happy Monday. Let's get Nancy in here. Good morning. The Oz, KI5OZZ, NT8D.
NT8D and the rest of the Barometer netizens, good morning from KI5OZZ, where it is pretty chilly here in Batesville, and it's going to be dropping all day and probably likely going to end up in the single digits tonight. But real quick, I've got another idiom and its origin. Getting off scot-free most likely came from medieval England, where peasants had to make their payments to their feudal lords, and it was called a scotage. The poorest of peasants, however, were exempt from this, and thus it was called going scot-free. The other possibility is that it might have come from tavern bills, which were also known as scots. So in that context, going scot-free meant to have one of your drinking buddies pay the bill. So there you go. Back over to you, Dave. Good to hear you, and everyone else out there. 7-3 from KI5OZZ.
All right there, Nancy. It's really a pleasure to chat with you. It's just not as regular as it is when you're back at the homestead there, but hope you're being safe, and thank you for those. Some of my favorites are sailing phrases, like 3 sheets to the wind, which is the one you just reminded me of. In a sailboat, you've got a main sheet and 2 jib sheets, which control the sails so that you can control the boat. And when all those sheets are flying out over the water, you don't have any control of your boat whatsoever. You are 3 sheets to the wind. Have a wonderful Monday. I can't wait till we get you in here more regularly again there, Nancy, and be safe while you're out doing your work. Let's see. Let's get back up to the list. Stand by, Cliff. I got John up first, W8TD. This is NT8D.
Good morning again, Dave, NT8D. And the net, W8TD. Nothing much to report, really. Probably will stay inside pretty much all week, maybe all week. Still tempting to run over to Worcester Tuesday to have lunch with the radio guys. We'll see whether I decide to brave that or not. I do not have to go up to the top floor of either building this week. All 6 indoor antennas are operational and tuned and hooked up and stable for now. There's some revisions I'll make in spring, but no need to go up there until then, which is good because those get cold. Talk to everybody soon. 73 and T8D in the group or the net. W8TD.
All right there, John. Well, it's always nice to avoid the cold if you can, unless you're one of those people who really love the cold. There's some of those people who really do. I've got cousins who moved out to Colorado just because of that. Different side of the family there. Hi. All right, John. Always nice to chat with you. Hopefully we get to see you again soon. And you stay safe, stay warm, and 73s to you. Cliff, N8VFK, good morning to you, and we'll learn a little bit from Phil in just a minute. Happy Monday, Cliff.
NTAD in the net, N8VFK. Good morning, Dave, and all the listeners. Let's see, here in Columbia Station right now, I'm currently at 20 degrees. I got 16 on the dew point, 84% humidity. Barometer's 29.85, holding steady. A little bit of a light snow out there, but looking at the radar, I'm at the tail end of it. Honestly, listening to Coffee Talk earlier, I just want a little word of advice. If you find if you could buy a coffee at a coffee shop and find a little extra ingredient in there, don't take it back because you're going to remind them that they forgot to charge you extra. Dave, I had to break out my air guitar again the other day, and this time it was to Chicago 25 or 624. What a great song. And that song reminded me of one of the last times my wife and I went to a concert down the Playhouse District in Cleveland. It was Harry Connick Jr. What a great performer. Great performer. With that, I'll hand it back over to you so you can get on down the list. NTAD, N8VFK, 73's all.
W8WKY.
All right there, Cliff. Iconic. I got to see Chicago perform that in Cleveland. I think it was 1979 or 1980, I believe, somewhere in there, when the entire band was together and still alive before Peter Cetera left and everything. It was a great concert. And I remember being in junior high school jazz band, and we would beg to play as many Chicago arrangements as we could in the jazz band. It was a lot of fun. So thanks for the memories there, Cliff. Not sure how old you are, maybe a little more than me, but that just takes me back to when music was cool, when I was young. Have a good one, 73. Happy Monday. We're going to take more check-ins in just a moment, but before we do, we're going to get a little bit of trivia from Phil, K8PJW. I hope your arm's doing a little better and at least better than the weather there, Phil. Over to you, NTAD.
NTAD, K8PJW. Good morning, Dave, and good morning to the Barometer Net is out there on this happy Monday. Albeit a cold Monday. We're at 18 degrees, headed up to 20, and then down to 2 tonight, and then up to 14 again tomorrow. And the frozen roller coaster here. It's cloudy and windy, occasional snow here and there, and I think that's supposed to move out of the area here shortly. Barometer's at 29.88, and we actually got a little brake on the gas at 269 now, so it's headed in the right direction. They're probably now emptying their tanks and getting a new batch of 299 gas. We'll see what happens. Yeah, thanks for asking about the shoulder. It is slowly but surely getting better. I'm still icing it and exercising it, and it seems to all be helping a little bit at a time. It's just a very slow process. We're going to hang around for the IU Miami game tonight. my ex-wife, the Hoosiers, so we'll be rooting for Indiana. And we're starting to make plans to visit my brother-in-law down in Florida in the midst of this cold spell, so that'll be coming up here in a few weeks. So then I'll take a break for time. So in 1883, the first electric lighting system employing overhead wires was built by Thomas Edison in Roselle, New Jersey. 1938, General Motors begins a mass production of diesel engines. 1915, George Claude patents his neon discharge tube, and neon lighting soon became popular for outdoor advertising. And in 1825, the tin can was patented. Looks like I got that one a little bit out of order. And that's the way it was. This is KAPJW, back to the net.
All right there, Phil. Thanks very much. Always appreciate your additions to the net. Somehow, I usually get up in the middle of the net is when I generally wake up if I don't have an alarm set. And generally, I get up just around the time or just before you're giving your trivia. So that's how it usually times out. So it's always nice to listen to you in the morning. You take care and be safe, stay warm, and right now we're hovering just above 19 degrees here in Copley, and we've got a good little snow squall out there looking out the back window. And so if you're out and about on Copley Road 21 in the area, just be a little careful. It's snowing on you. Let's see. We're at 8:07. Have I missed anybody for this morning's Barometer Net? This is NT8D. Please call.
KE8UKZ. This is Alan. In and out. 7-3s.
November 8, Juliet Kilo Oscar via EchoLink.
KC1 November 8, Mike Whiskey Yankee, NAMWY, Don in Minerva, Ohio, coming in on 147.39, just listening, 7-3.
November 8, Bravo Alpha Golf, I will just be monitoring this morning. Thanks for doing the net.
KE8, VOX, in and out.
Go ahead and pick it up here. KE8UKZ, thank you for your in and out there, Alan. Scott, thanks for checking in. Stay warm up on the lake there. Watch out for the wind, and if you go outside, make sure you're covered up. N8BHE, thank you for your in and out. Happy Monday to you. I think the other one was N8MWY. You doubled with Paul out there in Maine. Let me make sure I got you right. N8MWY, do I have your call correctly? I got you just listening.
QSL, November 8, Mike Whiskey Yankee.
All right, thanks for throwing your call on the log. Do appreciate it, and wishing you a safe and happy Monday as well. Stand by there, Paul in Maine. I'm going to get Joe, NHJKO. Good morning. Happy Monday to you.
Good morning, Net Control, and good morning, everybody on the net. This is N8JKO via EchoLink. We got 20 degrees and 70% humidity here in beautiful Willoughby, Ohio, along the north coast. It's, well, let's just put it this way. We're looking to see if we get any additional snowfall, but like everything else, the weather is always going to make the decision itself. Got a few things planned today, and so we're going to try to get some things accomplished. Finished up, oddly enough, finished up the PowerPoint and everything, cleaned it up for the Hamcation presentation. So we're good, and with that, everything's Everything's nice, everything's dry, everything's warm, so I'm going to keep it that way. With that, I'm sending it back to Net Control with best wishes to everyone. Please take care, God bless, and 7-3, N8JKO, back to Net Control.
All right there, Joe. Thanks very much. Always appreciate it when you check in. I get a report from you. My dad's up there on the Painesville Township Menor line, right along Route 20 there. So you're just a shade bit west of him, so I get an idea of what his conditions are like when you check in the morning. So be safe, get what you need to get done, and then get back inside the house. Happy Monday to you. Again, thanks for being here. Let's go out to Maine, see what things are looking like out there. Paul, KC1 VQS. This is NTAT.
Good morning, Dave, and everyone on the net. We've got 25 degrees here and cloudy. We had 4 inches of snow on Saturday and another little bit of a dusting yesterday. So it's kind of added to our snow total, but we've had up and down temperatures. We had our snowpack isn't really holding well for outdoor enthusiasts like skiers and snowmobilers because we get a little bit of a snowpack and then it warms up and rains and we lose it and then we get more snow on top of that and it just cycles over again. So it's not one of the better winters for outdoor activities if you're into that kind of thing. But it is what it is. And I can't believe the month is flying by. Usually for me, January drags along. It is a slow month, but yeah, it's coming right along. And then, 3 weeks from this past Saturday is my daughter's wedding, and I can't believe that's coming right up. So lots of stuff happening here. But anyway, 7-3. Have a great Monday, and we'll be turning it back to you, Dave. This is KC1 VQS.
W8WKY.
All right there, Paul. Appreciate you being here on the Barometer Net in the morning. Sorry the winter isn't treating the outdoor enthusiasts as well as she might. It's probably part of, as I said, I have cousins who moved out to Colorado specifically for the snow in the mountains. I imagine people who live up in Maine specifically like the terrain and the weather up there as well. And just every now and then it's just not as perfect as it is on other days. So wishing you the best. We'll listen for you with the other guys throughout the week. Take care of yourself. This is NTAD, Dave in Copley with the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer Net, where it's about 19.5 degrees and we are under a snow squall. Let's go ahead and make one more call for check-ins. Last call for check-ins for this MLK Day Monday morning Barometer Net. Please call now.
Kilo Foxtrot LA, Kilo Foxtrot 8, Echo Lima Alpha, Zach and Dalton.
At KF8 ELA, Zach. Somebody else doubled with Zach. Who is that?
K8 MMI, Chris and Amherst. Good morning.
Gotcha, Chris. Anybody else?
Kilo Foxtrot 6, peace on Earth.
All right, I got you there, Christian. We missed you last time, so since you're officially recheck, we will go to you, and then we got Chris and Zach. Go ahead there, KF8 POA.
This is Kilo Foxtrot 6, peace on Earth. Yep. Unfortunately, I guess I'm in the squall as well up the road here that you mentioned. The melodious sound of the morning Barometer Net made me drift back deeper into the bed on the air, so I missed the call. But it was a pleasing little respite, so I thank you for that. Everybody have a good, safe day. I'm at home tending to a little asthma, and should take it easy out there. 73s. Back to net control.
All right, well, you take care of yourself. Don't go out and shovel any driveways, and stay on the warm side of the door. Thanks for getting back in here. We always take rechecks, and you have yourself a safe and happy Monday. Stand by, Zach. I'm going to go ahead with Chris, because you guys doubled exactly, and you just wiped out Chris completely. So I'm going to give Chris the first shot here. KE8MMY, this is NTAD.
Good morning. I've been listening to the net, but doing a few other things. Had a phone call interrupt, so sorry for the late check-in, but just going to stay home and warm today. The National Day calendar says it's Popcorn Day and World Quark Day, whatever that is. I don't know what a quark is. And of course, MLK Day. So, everybody stay on the warm side of the door and have another cup of coffee with me. KE8MMY. Back to net.
All right, Chris, glad we got you. You're engaged, so they catch you on the early birds. But we'll take you late or however we get you. You have yourself a wonderful Monday. I'm working on finishing up my pot of coffee right here. A little 5-cup pot that I use on Mondays, and usually I get through the whole thing by the end of the net. You stay safe and stay warm, my friend. KF8ELA, Zach, good morning to you. Happy Monday. Hopefully you're having a good start to your week.
NT8D in the net. Good morning, Dave. Good morning, everyone. This is KF8ELA. Yes, I'm having a good morning so far. I got my coffee, and unfortunately, though, we're headed off to work here just for a half day. I suppose that is, there's pros and cons of owning your own company. So off to work it is. We got a short day to get a couple things done, and then back home for the afternoon. But, yeah, we've got 19 degrees here in Dalton, and we had a little bit of snow there, but I think it let up. It only snowed for a few minutes, and it passed on by. But definitely cold and getting colder, and the wood burner's getting low, so I better get outside and fill that up before I head out. But anyway, we'll just say good morning and hope everyone has a great Monday, and we'll send it back to net. This is KF8ELA.
All right, well, thanks a lot there, Zach. Glad to have you aboard. The cat wants to go back outside. Looks like the snow has let up just a little bit here, but looking at the radar, it's going to come back and hit again shortly. So if you're out and about today, be safe. And for those who don't have to be, enjoy the time on the warm side of the door. All right, I got pretty much everybody, I think, up here on NetLogger. I don't think I'm missing anybody looking good. So I'm going to give slot number 52 here to our closer, W8CTM. Good morning, Carrie. Happy Monday to you. I hope you are staying warm. Over to you.
Good morning, Dave, and good morning to all the check-ins and listeners out there on this marvelous cold Monday morning, but well, it's that time of year. We can expect a cold in middle of January till about the middle of our February. So it is what it is. But it is snowing here. It's been snowing all morning, but it's not heavy, just snowing. And I was watching a couple squirrels chase each other through the big oak tree here. I don't know what would get a squirrel out of his bed this time of morning, but they do what they do, and they're used to it, I guess. I don't know. I'm 77, and I'm not used to it, that's for sure. I'd rather be down in Jacksonville, I think, with Rod and Wendy there. That sounds like it's cold down there, but it's not frigid cold. Anyway, I hope everybody has a great day out there, and hope everybody's furnace and everything keeps working well, and that's for everybody. That'd be a bad time to have something go wrong, but hopefully that doesn't happen to anybody. Anyway, that's about all I have this morning, Dave, so I'll turn it back to you. This is W8CTM, Cary at Portage Lakes. Everybody have a great day out there. Stay safe, stay healthy, and do a random act of kindness. That's always a good thing to do, even on cold days. So with that, 73, and back to NT8D to wrap it up. And have a great day there, Dave, and stay warm. Everybody stay warm. 73, and back to you, Dave.
All right there, Cary. Always nice to chat with you, even if it's just for a moment. And I'll tell you, throughout the night, every time that furnace kicks on, I have two thoughts. One thought is, what my gas bill is going to be this month? And the next thought is, thank goodness the furnace kicked on. You have a good one, Cary. Thanks for being a part of the Barometer Net. You make it special. And stay warm, stay safe. Wishing you a happy Monday as well. Let me go ahead and wrap this up. I want to dole out a bunch of thank yous here, of course, to all of the people who checked into the net and all of our listeners. You are the Barometer Net. Without you, we would not be here. I want to thank Garlock, K8BYR, Dorothy, WBHATW, Tom, K8DSD, for creating this net over 36 years ago. I want to thank Ron, KD8CVS, for reintroducing me to ham radio via the Barometer Net. I want to thank the club for giving us a reason to have a net as well, giving us a structure to be a community. I want to thank all the technicians who keep us on the air, the officers who run the club, Marty for giving us some tower space. It really is a ham community that makes it a community. Wishing you all the best. Please check out the club page at w8wky.org. Please join us every Monday, except for Sundays, although there is a group that's starting up a roundtable here on Sunday, so join them as well. We're here Monday starting at 7 a.m. for the Barometer Net on the Silvercreek Amateur Radio W8WKY repeater, 147.39 megahertz in beautiful Doylestown, Ohio. And we will now return this frequency to regular amateur radio use. Enjoy the holidays, 73, stay warm, and stay safe. Happy Monday.